Oh. Is that good stuff, Ted? Is that good, buddy? Hello. Hi, little Spicy. This is Ted. We are on a walk and made it to a yard that we know is safe to eat. And now we are chowing down. Hello, Ivan. Hello, everyone. Ted here is on a walk in a yard that he can eat all the grass he wants. We have to eat all the grass up while it's still here because winter will be here soon, and poor Ted here won't have much grass, if any, to eat all winter long. He'll have to eat his tortoise pellets and his greens. If you listen really closely, you can hear him pulling at the grass. These guys are super, super smart. They know to eat the top part of the grass and leave the roots in the ground. That way, when they are hungry again, they can come back and nibble on that grass later on. So they know not to pull it out completely, all the way, the root and everything. Hello, hello. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Ted here is just eating a little grass. He's helping trim the neighbor's grass so it's not so tall. He's doing his community service right here. Although he missed like quite a bit. That's all old grass. You don't want that. You want to go? Oh, yes, clover. That's one of your favorites. Hello. Ted here is eating some yummy clover. He says, yummy, yummy. That is one of his favorite grasses. Or, well, I guess it's not a grass, but that is one of his favorite plants to eat, would be the clover. Now which way are you going, buddy? Now we're back on the in the driveway. We're going to be hitting the road in a minute. Where are we going? Okay, we're going to go over here. He loves to take walks. He spends his time in the backyard in his enclosure during the day, and then when it's time for the kids to get home from school, he is begging to go for a walk. You can eat some grass. That looks good. Yum. Ted is an African sulcata tortoise. He is about 45 pounds. So he's a pretty good size. Here's my hand to compare his shell. He's a pretty big guy. He will grow a lot larger. He's still a baby. He's gonna grow anywhere between 150 and 200 pounds by the time he's fully grown. Are you gonna pack that leaf with you everywhere you go? You trying to take it out of your mouth? You want me to help you? There you go. You're gonna leave that dandelion, aren't you? Yum. So dandelion is not one of his favorite snacks. I would have thought that he would like dandelion more, but he does not. We have some pretty nice neighbors that give us permission to come and let him chow down on their yard. You can tell that Ted here is going through a growth spurt. All those white lines you see are all new growth that he's got going on there. So he is growing. He's a big boy. He's happy. Really happy now that he's getting to eat a snack. Is that good stuff? Are you happy? Are you a happy boy, Ted? Where are you going now? Such a sweet boy. Such a sweet boy. I gotta get up because you're moving behind me. Where are we going now, bud? You like that grass. That's one of your favorite grasses, isn't it? He likes anything that's got a broader leaf to it. Is that good stuff? Ted is out doing his community service right now. He is eating a yard that gave us approval to come snack on. That grass is growing, isn't it? That's good stuff. Ted here is our 45-pound African sulcata tortoise. He loves to go for walks and eat the neighbor's grass. And of course, that's what he's doing right now. He's having a good time. Soaking up some sun. We are trying to give him the chance to eat all the grass he can before you have a cricket on you. There you We're trying to give him the chance to eat all the grass that he can before it starts to die off for the fall and winter. Because then he won't be able to eat as much, or any at all. So he's going to stuff his little self as much as possible. That's good stuff. Our grass has already started turning brown in our yard, so it's nice that we have neighbors that he can go and snack on their grass. He also gets a lot of his hydration from the grass as well, so any water that's stored in the grass, he can absorb that, and that's one way he stays hydrated. I'm right in the light, aren't I? Am I right in the sun? He's a really sweet boy, aren't you, Ted? Yes, you are. So sweet. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to subscribe if you are not already, because we have quite a few cute videos of Ted. He gets to stay in the house at night and in the wintertime. So we will be having a lot of more lives in the house with him when the cold weather comes. And he's got some cute videos. He likes to watch cartoons on a tablet. He loves to sleep cuddled up in his blankie. He likes to watch the kids play in the house. We're gonna have to find some different hobbies for us to do while he's in the house this year. I was thinking about doing some lives coloring next to him, or maybe trying to have him pick out the colors that we're gonna color with, and just different ideas for our lives, because usually we are outside, and we didn't do any lives last year in the house. We did do some videos and things, but I think this year we're gonna do a little bit more. And Ted here, he is a lot. He's a lot of work. We also have other reptiles in the house as well. So it can get a little chaotic in there. Are you having fun? He says, oh, you got I'm right in the sun. I'm right in the, actually, I guess I'm not. I guess there's another shadow there. Are you eating a dandelion? Is that good? Was that good stuff? If you are new, this is Ted the Tort. We go live and we have lots of videos to watch. He is doing his community service right now and helping trim down some weeds in a neighbor's yard. Aren't you, bud? He loves to go for walks. He loves to go for walks around the block. And he likes to help the neighbors take care of some of the long grass and weeds. And we can't dig in their yard though, okay? No, we can't dig. No. Will Ted get heat mats for winter? He's in the house, so he doesn't have to have a heat mat, but he does have a basking light. So in the wintertime, we do have a basking light. It's a mercury vapor bulb, and it has the UVB and the UVA all in one. But he will be in the house, so it'll already be at least 70 degrees in there every day. He also has a heater that is near his light, so it's like a little radiant heater, so he will have plenty of warmth. He did spend the entire winter with us in the house last year, so we've already got some experience on how to take care of him for winter. He likes it. He likes being inside with us. Now his eyes do water. His type of tortoise is also called the crying tortoise or the weeping tortoise, and that is because they try to cool themselves down by letting their eyes water. So, but I always hate that when he cries because it looks like he's really crying. It looks like he got his feelings hurt or something. But he's super, super sweet. Nothing wrong with him. Oh, Bubba. There's some gnats over here. We have some wonderful neighbors that let us hang out and that everything is pesticide free, so they do not spray their yard with any chemicals of any kind. So everything is safe for him. Sun is nice and bright, Ted. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Please subscribe. This here is Ted. If you have not already met Ted on a live or in our videos, he's an African sulcata tortoise. He weighs about 45 pounds. He's still considered a baby. We don't know how old he is though for sure because we did adopt him. And he will be about 150 to 200 pounds when fully grown. So he is nowhere close to being grown yet. He's doing his community service right now by going around and snacking on the neighbor's yard. He's doing his free lawn service at the moment. Do you hear a doggy? I hear a doggy too, but I think he's all chained up. Ted loves to go for walks around town. He'll go around a couple blocks. He also sees home whenever we're on our way back home, and he'll try to do everything he can to turn around so he doesn't have to go home. He likes to stay out and walk as long as possible. That's some good grass. Is that good stuff, bud? I would prefer if we didn't go underneath that bush. Let's not go under there, okay? Yeah. If he goes under a bush here, we may never get him back out. It's a pretty big bush. I don't feel like climbing under there and dragging you out. He does a really good job with walking. I've been training him to walk with my feet and guiding him so he doesn't go whichever direction I don't want him to go in. So he's doing pretty good with that. Definitely will help when he gets a lot bigger. Because right now I can still pick him up and direct him in a different direction if I want to. But it won't be long and I won't be able to do that anymore. Teddy eats Missouri tortoise pellets. They are it's Mazuri, Missouri, and then it's LS tortoise pellets. They are specifically designed for desert tortoises. And he eats them mostly in the wintertime. He does get a cup every single day, but he eats them more than one cupful during the winter because grass is completely gone in wintertime where we're at. I don't want you going underneath that bush either. Now where are you going? We're going in circles. Can you say hi? Ted does not burrow. We have a large enclosure for him outside, and he does not do any digging, so he still has pretty big scales on his front legs. These guys can dig some really big burrows. They can dig 10 foot down and then 20 to 30 feet out. And they can have a whole network system under there, under the ground. So they can have multiple, I guess, holes, burrows leading off the main entrance. And they do that to stay nice and cool and keep the humidity up whenever they are in the burrow. Because in Africa, they get pretty hot. And I'm not sure if our climate is just right for him or exactly why, but Ted here does not do any digging. He has not tried to make a burrow. Now he does sleep in a blanket in the house when he sleeps inside at night. So he's nice and covered up and tucked in. Can we turn? Let's go back this way, bud. You're about to run out of yard. What's that? Is that a mole hole? There's an animal that made that hole. That animal made a burrow just like you do. Or should. I'm going to try to start directing him back to our home. Once he figures out that that's what I'm trying to do, he might start to do other things to where he doesn't have to go home yet. But it is getting later, so he might be ready for bed. No, this way. Ted loves to go for walks, so him walking around is one of his favorite things to do. He spends the majority of his day walking in his enclosure. And then at the end of the day, he wants to go do some more walking. So I'll bring him in the house, he'll go to the front door, and that means he wants to go for a walk. So we try to get him out and for a walk so he can be nice and worn down and ready for bed when we do get back home. He knows what we're trying to do. Hey, no, we gotta go home. No, turn back around. Turn back around, Ted. He's gonna run. He's a runner. Hello. Watch Ted be a runner. No, sir. Come on. Come on. This is the hardest part about the walk. No, you're still going the wrong way. We gotta go the other direction. Come on. He knows. He knows we're trying to walk home. Come on. He's so funny. He as soon as he sees the house, he's like, abort. Gotta turn around. Come on. He enjoys his walking so much. He just does not want to go home. When he's in his enclosure in the backyard, we do lives with him, and he just constantly walk. He loves to walk the perimeter of his enclosure. He likes to guard and make sure there's no other tortoises around. So he also likes to go for walks around the block. But whenever he sees that the house is in view, he usually tries to do anything he can to not go that way. Which makes me laugh so hard because he's already turned around once. He already noticed that we're heading home. And he said, nope, I don't want to do it. It's bedtime, Ted. Come on. It's time for you to go sleepy. Are you ready for bed? Come on. Keep going. We're so close. Come on. You can't go that way. Keep going. Good job, buddy. Keep going. Yeah, we don't have any sand. Our ground is all dirt or clay, so we don't have to worry about sand um, for our ground. And he doesn't like to burrow, so we haven't had to worry about that. Hello, hello. We are getting Ted back towards the house, so we'll be ending our live here shortly so I can get him inside. He's not fighting going home too bad, so I think he must be ready for bed. You're doing so good, buddy. Good job. Are you ready for bed? You're doing a great job. You're doing a great job, bud. We are just walking Ted home real quick here. He went for a walk. You must be ready for bed, buddy. You're walking so well. Come on. He knows we're home, so he knows it's bedtime. All right, we're going to end our live here so we can get him in bed, tucked in for the night. But thank you all for joining us. Please subscribe if you're not. And we're going to go get in the house. Are you ready? All right, big guy. All right, everyone. We'll see you later.